I don't know, Max. Can they come out of this, the Islanders, after a really rough first 15 games just with COVID and everything? Can they come out of it?
I think that if there's any team in this league, they can. They're one of the best coached in the league. They now are going to have a ton of home games down the stretch. We know how important that was to the Toronto Blue Jays. And I get it's a new barn, it's new surroundings, but at the same time, it's something that they'll be able to rally around. This is a team that, again, they got to get healthy quick. They really, really do. But you look at this is just not the Isles team that we know, right? And 15 games in, you know my favorite saying, it's late November, still early. And with the season pushed back 10 days to start, the regular season anyways, the Thanksgiving holiday, whatever, got to be in the playoff spot by then to have a good chance at making it. I don't buy that. This team's got a little bit of time. They got to turn it around quickly. But at the same time, if there's any team that can do it, it's Barry Trotz and the Islanders. Just with how, again, we talk about teams with identity. This is a team with one of, if not the strongest identity in the entire league. They got to get healthy. They got to not be sick anymore. But once those two things fall into place, I think we're going to see an Isles team that makes a run here. If the St. Louis Blues of 2019 could do it, the New York Islanders can certainly do it with how much time is left on the schedule.
Just roster-wise, two things that stick out to me with the roster is they lost Jordan Eberle and Nick Leddy in the offseason. And now, obviously, with all
you like Nick Leddy now?
I love Nick Leddy.
Remember when they overpaid for him, Clark?
Well, they did. But,
okay.
Obviously, they've had a lot of injuries and COVID and stuff this year. But I'm wondering how much those two guys, just the stability of those two who had been there for a really long time.
Ebbs for sure.
Out now. I mean, Ebbs was a scoring factor on the right wing, which, you know, Oliver Wahlstrom's in there now. He scored 5 goals. I just checked him out on fantasy today. But 5 goals, that's it. No assists, nothing. So he's obviously really young. He needs a lot of work. So with all the injuries, I'm wondering how much they're missing those two guys right now is kind of what I'm getting at.
Anders Lee is back as well, too, right?
He had some injury issues.
That's a guy that was out for more than half the season last year, and they still made a hell of a run without him. So, again, I think these guys, they just need a little bit of time to get healthy, to get acclimated with one another once again. And once that happens, I can see the Isles being a team that rips off 10 of 12,